Welcome back, guys. We're going to do a little reminiscing, which there's a song for that, but this is called Monday Memories. So let's just get to it right now.
I thought you were going to sing
Isn't it Manic Monday?
I am.
Oh, ready? Good.
What are you
take the
singing?
key.
Monday memories, so good to me.
I wish I knew.
Monday memories, oh, how I wish it could be. All right, there we go. Well, guys, do you want to start? Why don't you start?
Oh, I can?
Yeah, I'm ready for you to start.
And because the viewers had said they like when we reminisce about days of yore.
Yes, days of
our
yore.
days of yore.
Days of yore and yore and yore.
Oh.
And TJ, thank you for joining us.
Of course, thanks for having me. You know I love to share.
So Kelly and I were talking this morning. We're like, what could be our Monday memory? And I usually revert back to my childhood. But today I was like, oh, there's some great Branson show memories.
Yes, and you
Oh,
mentioned that, and that made me think of one too.
Yes.
So yeah.
So
thank
here's
you.
a Branson show memory, and I will not reveal the name of the show or the people
to protect
involved.
the innocent or not so
Well,
innocent.
protect the guilty.
All right.
To be honest with you guys.
Oh,
Gotcha.
my.
So I was in a show, and the owners of the show had a small child.
Okay.
Who they put into the show. Because that's what happens in Branson. When you have a show and you have kids, the kids go in the
That's
show.
right, exactly.
I can see that happen.
It just
That's
happens.
what happens.
So I had joined the show, and right before, the four guys were supposed to come on and sing this Beach Boys song.
Okay.
So we're waiting in the wings as the little child is center stage singing. I'm going to guess maybe she was maybe 4 or 5. I mean,
Okay.
she's young.
Wow.
God bless her.
Young, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's out there singing her little solo. As she's singing, Cal,
What's
as
happening?
she's singing,
What's happening?
she wets her pants on stage, in the middle of
Oh, bless her heart.
the stage. And there is a puddle in the middle, the center stage.
Poor gal.
And
Oh, no.
I'll never forget this guy.
I feel so bad.
We're side stage going, what? So our stage manager's on the opposite side. So I see the stage manager, and I see him run to get, like, rags and paper towels or whatnot. So we have, like, a blackout before we're supposed to come on.
Oh no.
So get this.
Oh no.
So during the blackout, the guys walk on to hit our spot. Well, stage manager thought, I have plenty of time to go clean that up during the blackout.
Right. No.
Well, it's a blackout. You can't see where you are. The stage manager came and tripped and slipped into the potty on stage. The lights come up, and he's laying center stage in the potty.
Oh, man. Oh no.
We're all like, so we're there, the lights come on, he's there, and he's like, so then he starts trying to wipe it up and run off.
Oh, my
The guys that are supposed to be singing a Beach Boys song, we all four are laughing so hard, we didn't sing one note of the entire song because we were laughing so hard.
Oh my goodness. I can
Was the audience
relate
laughing?
to that.
The
audience probably didn't know exactly what
Yeah.
They
happened.
don't know what's happening, but I don't remember looking at the audience because we could not get out any notes.
Well, that does happen. Now, I
my
want to. This
goodness.
brings me to another thing that I want to say about a star that this happened to, and she revealed it. So I'm not talking bad about her. Okay. Shania Twain, this happened to.
Ooh.
Okay, so because,
Oh, my gosh.
because she said she was so nervous, but she said, you know, she was talking and she was like, I think she was younger when this happened. She said, but luckily I had a little glass of water down beside me, so I just kicked it over, and no one knew the difference.
Oh, she pottied on stage?
Well, she said she was so nervous. That just made me think of the story that she told.
Wow.
Wow.
So it happens to everyone.
It happens to everyone,
happens
Jeremy.
to everyone.
Not just little 4-year-olds. There we go.
It's not happened to me. Just so
It
you know.
hasn't happened to me either, but
hasn't happened
lots
to
of
me yet,
things
knock
have.
on wood.
Not to you. TJ, do you have a memory?
I do. Mine's not nearly as funny as
They don't have to be funny. They can be sentimental.
Yeah.
That is quite a story.
That is
seriously.
quite a story. This just popped into my head, but meeting Al Roker, I got to meet him back when I was in Sioux City. He came to an event that the station was a part of, and it was really cool because I obviously grew up watching him and seeing him on the air, and I'm like, it was really neat to just have that experience.
Oh, that is so cool.
Was he
Yeah.
nice?
He really was. He really was nice. And it's funny because I feel like you hear stories and you just never know what to expect. But he was really nice to all of us. So.
Oh, that is so
That's
great.
all that
I love
matters,
that. Did you
I
get a
guess,
photo
yeah.
with him?
I did, yeah. I'll have to
Okay.
yeah, I have it on Instagram. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, we'll have to bring that up. At
Yeah.
some point. Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Like
back to what you just
your
said
turn.
real quick. Shania had a dress on. She said it was luckily that she had a dress on because then no one could tell, and she just kicked that water over.
Good point.
Yeah.
Wow, good for her.
So your story is way funny. Mine is not, but it's
this
kind of
is-
scary. And I was just going to say, when we were working at Ball Knobbers years ago, we went to the airport to ride a helicopter back. We did an event there, and then we went to ride the helicopter back. So I didn't know that it was going to be a trick pilot. And
What?
I'm not into that, as you are not as well. So we were flipping and turning and dropping, and everybody else in the helicopter was like, "Yes, do it again." I was screaming at the top of my
Oh
lungs.
my gosh,
I'm
Kelly!
like, "Please stop! No!" I made it safely, obviously, but
That is not even funny to me. That is not even, like, they should prep you before you get in that
I
helicopter.
didn't know it was going to be.
Yeah.
They
They should have told you. I would
They
be
should have.
furious.
Yeah, I wasn't mad. I
was.
just was glad I survived. It was an
Oh my
experience. That's for
gosh.
sure. You would have been mad.
Kelly, I'm furious on your behalf.
Okay.
Okay? Because I...
Your behest,
I would...
There were like 3 or 4 of us, and it was over fairly quickly. It's a pretty short ride
taking
from
you back to-
Springfield Airport to Branson.
Okay.
But
Okay, wait, so where was it going from?
Springfield to Branson, yeah. But all I remember seeing was the whirling of the trees. There's trees here and there, and it's like, yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
So that was taking you to the show.
Yes, well, we went back to the show.
That is no, thank you.
That's an
I didn't
experience
even know there were trick helicopter rides.
Yeah. Of all the things I could fly in, a helicopter is not my
No.
favorite.
I've always wanted to take a helicopter ride, but I haven't. So maybe
Tell
I
us
won't
how it
now
is.
ever again.